What's going on, friends? It's your boy Danny Brasco Bets here from Pick Profit, ready to jump into some NBA action for you today and getting you a free pick in the Golden State Warriors versus Dallas Mavs game. These teams just played in what was an absolute shootout. Warriors dominated, taking that game 147 to 118, and this one will be the second leg of a doubleheader, and these teams will see each other again. So how's it going to play out this time around? Where do we want to make our pick? Well, looking at both these teams' overall records and against the spread, the Warriors are now 12-10 straight up and 11-11 against the spread. Meanwhile, the Mavs are 9-14, 10-13 against the spread. They've just had a lot of trouble putting wins together, figuring it out, and they went through the rough stretch where they were missing a lot of players here and there, COVID, injuries, but nonetheless, now they're fully healthy and still having trouble getting wins. So Mavs looking to get it together and figure out how to put it together, a couple games in a row here, and it's going to be tough when you're getting 40 points dropped on you by Kelly Oubre, which is what happened in their last game against the Warriors, and that's absolutely ridiculous. He finally found his shot. He's been shooting bricks all year. He shot 7 of 10 from three-point range. So when Oubre is putting 40 on you, probably the Warriors are going to beat you in that game. What do we think in this one here? Well, taking a look at, these teams' overall sort of statistics and trends here, the Warriors' offense starting to click now. They're now 10th in total scoring. They're 14th in three-point percentage. That number was way worse before when Oubre couldn't find the bucket for anything, for the life of them. And they're ticking up now, and of course, Steph cooking. And meanwhile, the Mavs, they're having a lot of trouble on offense. They still rank 30th in three-point percentage. They just cannot find their shot from outside. You got to think that'll turn around at some point with the cast of characters they've got on their team. Eventually, it's got to turn around, but it hasn't yet. They rank pretty poorly in a lot of offensive categories. They're 23rd in total scoring and 19th in field goal percentage. So nothing amazing there. Taking a look at their defenses, a lot of the time when the Mavs win, it's on the back of good defensive play. They're 21st in total scoring, so those numbers have ticked down. 16th in field goal percentage against, and they're 10th in three-point percentage against. So at least they're defending the perimeter decently well. Meanwhile, the Warriors, quietly, while they're 23rd in total scoring allowed, so can tend to give up big numbers to teams, when they play good defense, they lock you down in terms of your shooting percentage. They're third in field goal percentage against. Really impressive from the Warriors there. Wouldn't have expected that, perhaps. Now, we're taking a look at the Warriors and Mavs offenses and defense as well. As crazy as it was that they dropped 147, when you look at the Warriors' offense, their numbers actually tick down when they go on the road. Their road offense, even though they just dropped 147, moves to 25th in field goal percentage when on the road. They're 29th in rebounding there, so not really great crashing the offensive glass. 30th in defensive rebounding. Not a good rebounding team, and they won't have James Wiseman in this one. Looks like Eric Pascal is also questionable for this one. So Warriors a little bit banged up right now. Mavs finally fully healthy. The spread right now is -4 for the Mavs in a game, right after they just got blown out by the same team, and the odds makers are laying -4. Weird line to me. I'm going to stay away from that. What I am looking at here is the game total, and it's set at 231 right now. Now, look, let's add these numbers up to the last game. Dallas lost 147 to 116. Let's do my math, see if I'm any good at it. What is that? 263 points. I think I did that right. 263. That's insane. That's what the total went to, and now it's set at 231. But you know me, guys, I always give you guys this take, and this is sort of a spot that I always like to bet on, is when teams play each other for the second time in a season, right? They meet each other again, especially in these doubleheader matchups. The second game typically is much lower scoring. There's a significant drop-off statistically in points scored. Teams can play, plan better for each other. Coaches can X and O. They've gotten a feel of each other a little better, and maybe they can limit one aspect of your offensive game. So to those points, I'm going to play the under. You know me, I'm the under king. Love me some unders, and 231 is really high, even despite them just going above 260 in the last game. I think we see some regression there. Kelly Oubre is not dropping 40 points again, and I think the Mavs are going to have to put some defensive effort forward if they expect to win any games, and Rick Carlisle probably, ripped him a new one. Gave him a tongue lashing in the locker room afterwards, so I'm expecting some high energy here from them, and to those points, I like the under. So that's going to be the free pick of the day, as scary as it might be. We're going to go under 231 in the Mavs-Warriors game. Good luck to everyone tailing this bet. Under is my middle name, and I'm riding with it. Let's go get this bread, y'all. Booyah, kasha.